Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I am a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you are absolutely in love with. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Elevate podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be chatting about an interaction that I experienced on the good old Facebook. Wondering what it's like to work with me? Want to know what I've tried and tested in my salon and how you can create more freedom as a salon owner? I'm excited to offer an exciting way to get my coaching lessons to you in our podcast subscription. The Elevate Insider is an inside look into my coaching calls and includes exclusive content from me. These episodes contain coaching lessons and the exact steps you need to take to grow your salon. Plus, you'll receive special PDFs and supporting documents so that you can easily take action. To learn more and to become an insider, visit opulentbeautypro.com/insider or find an episode of the Elevate Insider on Apple Podcasts. You all know I am obsessed with the salon owners and the stylist Facebook groups because I feel like, one, it is a great source of entertainment. I absolutely love to see what is happening in our industry. I think it's a really great way to gauge issues, where the industry is at with the shares and the questions that people have. It really helps me do a lot of research with the struggles that people actually have in our industry. So I am probably on Facebook way too much, and I'm always giving my opinion, which probably no one cares to hear. So I really wanted to share an interaction that actually surprised me, the way that people reacted back to me when I did share my opinion on a certain topic. And I want to share that with you today because I feel like this is one of the main issues that we have in our industry is the inability to sometimes truly treat our business like a business when absolutely necessary when it comes to certain things with our team. Now, this is a very delicate and a very serious topic. And again, me discussing this, I never take any topic about addiction lightly. Before I move forward, I just want to say, I personally in my life have struggled with addiction. I have several family members who have also struggled with addiction. Addiction has really been in my life, my entire life, if not with something that I have personally struggled with a family member. So this isn't something that I am not educated on or that I have not personally experienced. So this is coming from a place of experience. I really just want to share the interaction that I had and kind of share my thought process behind why I responded in the way I did, because I think that sometimes when we are running our business, we get caught up in our emotions. And I think this is sometimes the main issue that we're having when it comes to truly finding success in our business. So on this Facebook post, the salon owner shared that one of her stylists was dealing with a alcohol addiction and that it had not been an issue until just recently when this stylist was assumed to be under the influence and this person came to work intoxicated. My response was to immediately fire and terminate the person, and everyone literally just came at me. And they were like, you are heartless. You have no empathy. You are so mean. How could you do that to one of your employees? And I just want to say, as a leader, we can have empathy and we can want the best for our team member and still let them go because of the actions that happen inside of our business. Just because we have to let somebody go as a consequence for a behavior does not mean that we do not care. It does not mean that we are not empathetic to their struggles and we do not want to see the best for them, that we want them to get help. So my thought process behind this is a few things. One, how did this person get to work? Did they drive intoxicated? All of the people that they put in danger on the way to their employment is a huge issue. Granted, that is outside things that do not affect the workplace, but it's just something that came to mind that I don't think people really thought about when they were going to bat for this person. Two, the danger that could have been created by them hurting one of their clients, hurting another employee, falling or hurting themselves in the space is also a huge liability and a very big issue. But most importantly, I think as salon owners, it is our responsibility to protect every single person that's coming into our space. And by that, I mean the clients and the other employees that are working for us that are doing their job and following the rules. I think so many salon owners let things slide that are a major issue because of the empathy that we carry and how much we truly care about our team. I love my team. I absolutely love the girls. I've seen them grow. They've been with me for so long. But I can tell you that if somebody showed up to my business intoxicated, I would immediately let them go because that is a non-negotiable because of safety reasons. And I also want to say something else that salon owners don't think about, and a huge struggle for salon owners currently in this time. And I know it's a huge struggle because I see people really just saying that they cannot find people to work for them. They're having a very difficult time finding renters. It's because high performing people will not work for a salon owner who allows that type of behavior inside of their salon. I don't think people realize that every stylist affects every single person in the business. The way they interact, the way they dress, their behavior, everything. Clients pay attention. When people are coming in and they're working next to each other, everyone as a whole creates an experience. So if you have somebody who's coming in that is intoxicated, you are not only affecting the client experience, you're also affecting all of the other stylist client experience, and you're affecting the experience you create for your team. That is a big deal. High-performing stylists will not work for somebody who does not have a handle on the things happening in their business. I've said this before, your lowest performer is setting the standard for your entire salon. What you accept in your salon as the low bar is the best, honestly, you're going to get. And that can definitely have a huge impact on your high performers. So I was just kind of taken back. I was like really shocked that people called me heartless and called me a bad person. But I think one of the things that I've learned over the years, and I've had my salon for 13 or 14 years, is that it is our job to make sure that everyone in our space feels safe. It is our job to hold the team accountable, and it's our job to enforce the consequences when bad behavior happens because it affects the entire team. So I know that a lot of you probably do not agree with what I'm saying, and that's okay. I think that's the beautiful thing about people sharing how they handle things is, one, you can get inspiration. You can disagree and do the opposite because it's not who you are as a person. But I think that when we are handling things in our business, we really have to take the entire team into consideration that we are creating a safe space. So thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you found today's episode beneficial, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you're a salon owner, please be sure to share this podcast with your favorite salon owner bestie, and we'll be talking to you next week. Thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and is produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at Opulent Beauty Pro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing, and we will see you next week.